Hey, what do you reckon if somebody floated the notion turning a bunch of junk metal into a rocket that touches down by itself? I reckon we'd all holler in one voice. No way. Total fantasy. Oh, I forgot to tell you, that guy is Elon Musk. Right now holding the spot as the richest person on the planet. Though back when he first announced this idea, he wasn't all that loaded, just had about $180 million. $180 million? Oops, let me correct that. I mean, he was wealthy, but not the wealthiest yet. Compared to Bill Gates' $52 billion and Warren Buffett's $35 billion back then, that $180 million really looked tiny, even though it's still a dream for a lot of folks, including me. Leaving money aside for a sec, this wild idea that sounds straight out of a Marvel flick, like Iron Man blasting off into space, has now given us Elon Musk hauling a ton of scrap metal up into the sky, creating SpaceX, and turning space junk into reusable rockets. Gotta admit, it's pretty damn cool. In just a few years, Musk pulled off owning his own fleet of rockets and started hawking space tourism trips at prices that are a total steal compared to the other guys. Alright, what's up? I'm Nerdy Guy, and let's dive into Elon Musk's epic glow-up from a pile of scrap metal right now. Take it with a grin. Who knows, you might snag the secret sauce for turning trash into treasure. Rewind to 2002. It's a perfect day. You're chilling on Miami Beach, soaking up the sun, staring at that endless blue sky, and boom, you're hit with this wild urge to go check out space. You hit up NASA, and they quote you for a ride on the space shuttle. 25 grand per pound. Say you're ripped, crushing workouts every day, clocking in at 199 pounds. Bam, that's gonna run you almost $5 million. And we're not even tossing in the cash for those space burgers or extra fees for your carry-on floating around up there. Do a quick math with that $5 million. You could snag a drool-worthy car lineup: Ferrari, Lambo, Mercedes, BMW, or even a couple of massive villas with pools and sprawling yards in swanky suburbs like Florida or Texas. Back then, Elon Musk was a 31-year-old guy who'd just sold PayPal for a massive $1.5 billion and pocketed $180 million for himself. He was all set to book his own space jaunt, but the second he saw what it cost just to climb aboard a rocket, Musk straight up yelled, "That's insane?" Yeah, it was ridiculously pricey. Way out of reach for the average American salary back then. Truth is, only a tiny crew on the entire planet could actually afford it, like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett. But sadly, neither of them ever went. I'm guessing they're both scared of heights. Just messing around. Back to Musk. Sure, he was passionate about space travel, but with a business shark's brain instead of a tourist's, he didn't queue up for tickets. Instead, he spotted a golden startup chance. He pivoted and decided to make his own rockets, and that's how SpaceX was born. Elon Musk's golden rule for this whole gig: nothing's impossible, as long as you've got enough duct tape and a wild imagination. Instead of blowing billions on NASA-grade parts, where every screw needs a birth certificate, Elon went his own route, what he calls the Home Depot method. What's that mean? Simple. If you can grab it off the shelf at the hardware store, snag it and hack it together ASAP. So what's this Home Depot method, you ask?
Easy peasy, it's where you hunt down real-world fixes.
And the practical solutions Musk actually used. Instead of complicated aluminum rocket tanks, he grabbed aluminum beer kegs for $50 each, washed out the foam, and used them right away. That saved 20 times the cost compared to aerospace-grade aluminum tanks, with basically the same quality. So what about the rocket engines? Just yank a car turbo pump, slap on some welds, tweak it a bit, and zoom. It's a thruster. Who needs Boeing engines anyway? What about the control system? Who needs a supercomputer? Grab a Linux box from 2004, slap on a few lines of code, bolt it to the rocket, done. It still flies, still lands, and heck, it can even live stream. All in all, it sounds dead simple, but Elon Musk hit a ton of roadblocks. The first 3 SpaceX test launches? Basically free fireworks shows. I mean, those rockets blew up before they even sniffed space. Musk's the ultimate optimist, like, cool, next time just fix that fuel line so it doesn't, blow up too soon. And they kept rolling with this badass motto. If you haven't failed yet, you haven't pushed the crazy innovation envelope hard enough. While the big rocket players outsource 70 to 80% of their parts, SpaceX is out here going full, I do it all myself mode. Like, yeah, I got this. And that's how we end up with the Falcon 9, 100% made in-house by SpaceX. And of course, the costs drop like crazy. I dug in and put them side by side. A single Falcon 9 launch from SpaceX runs just $60 million, while NASA's shelling out $450 million. That's 7.5 times cheaper, plus it's reusable. Touching down light as a bird. All in crisp HD livestream. The genius of Elon Musk and rocket reuse. Back in the day, rockets were basically single-use plastic cups. Blast off, then trash. But Elon's like, nah, I'm turning this thing into a Boeing 737, flying the same route every damn day. And just like that, he starts modding rockets like it's a giant Lego set. 2008, SpaceX nails it. Falcon 1 blasts into orbit, the first liquid-fueled rocket ever pulled off by a private crew. 2017, SpaceX flips the script, launching a used Falcon 9 into space. A total game-changer for reusable rockets and slashing the price tag on space travel. Yo, think about it. Elon kicked off with nothing but scrap metal, a couple of epic blow-ups, and this wild, stubborn streak nobody could wrap their head around. Yet out of those scorched steel bits, he builds rockets cheaper than a Lambo. Not luck. Every crash? He just gets up, brushes off the ash and goes harder, crazier, sharper. Sometimes what folks label insane is just the first domino to flip the whole damn world. There you go. A pile of junk, a dash of guts, and rock-solid belief. Boom, you're hurling your dreams past the sky. That's the takeaway today. Lock it in. And if you're dreaming of one day strapping into a recycled rocket yourself, smash that like button right now. And hit subscribe. Every week we're cracking open more of these wild ideas that sound nuts, but just might flip the whole world upside down. And who's the next guest crashing the Nerdy Guy video? Hint, the dude's crowned the legendary investor of the 21st century. Drop your guess in the comments.